some action.
Okay.
It look like
Hello.
Hi, Kristi.
How are you?
Good. I look like we had that conversation. When you're in your purpose, you know that the opposition is real. So Kristi, Tasha.
Hi, Kristi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let me get some shares going, and we're gonna get this party started. We're not gonna let the devil start it. Everyone that's joining, oh, my sissy here. Hey, sissy, my sister. The care team is coming through. Thank you. Look, I told you you bring the crowd. Everybody knows that tonight is going to be a very important live. So without further ado, we'll get started. Pretty in Peace, Not in Pieces, a healing experience. Me and Tasha have been on this we've been on this healing journey for 6 years at this point. But in terms of, without further ado, the floor is all yours.
Kristi, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me and allowing me to share my story. So I hope that I can definitely motivate and inspire others. I lost my son January 4th, 2023. He had been struggling, I would say that, with mental health. Once he went off to college, that's when I kind of first detected the mental health issue. So he kind of struggled then, and then coming back home, leaving college, he was okay, but he started the struggle, and then it started spiraling. So African American community.
Yes.
So not many people knew that he was dealing with any type of mental health issue. So from there, even at his funeral, I mentioned that, if there was anyone struggling with suicide or having any issues to, reach out, contact 988 or, someone or a therapist or someone, because I felt like hiding it had kept us away from where he could have gotten more help at the time, burying your child. So it's not like I had insurance or anything from trying to, bury him. And a friend recommended that we create a GoFundMe to help. So the money that was left over from the funeral, I created the foundation in his honor to help others that was struggling with mental health, whether it's just depression or suicide. I wanted to give back similar to like an EAP program, and where EAP, some companies will give you those free sessions, those 3 free sessions. So what I wanted to do was give back to the young adults between the ages of 18 to 30 who may not be on their parents' insurance, or they're working on their own and they just don't have insurance at all, and wanted to pay for their insurance in his honor, because that's kind of where my healing is because I'm kind of feeling like I'm helping heal through him. And that's how the foundation got started.
Oh my goodness, Kristi.
To him, but he still had to be the one to go to get therapy and help.
Yes.
Well, Kristi, I have to say, I can relate in so many ways. My son struggled with addiction, and I paid a hefty fee to get him in a program. And he went once or twice, and he told me, oh, they're doing this, and I don't do that. He just thought he was just doing recreational things. And, he was an adult. So I couldn't force him to stay in the treatment program, even though I know that would have been the best thing for him. So I definitely can relate. And when you say, offering these free services and these counseling sessions for people that's struggling with mental health, you're absolutely right. It's like that is how we give back and that is how we honor our children. I participate in anything that's fentanyl awareness. I have been part of the DEA's fentanyl awareness conference. My son's on the face of fentanyl. I share his story. I carry my Narcan because I will not allow someone to lose their life in my presence. So that's how we Health Day. Very excited about this new partnership that we have with Behind the Smiles and your foundation, and just excited that Tasha, just to let you know, Rebecca is in the state of Florida, and her son Gavin, she lost to suicide. So I asked her to accompany me with Kristi's annual event this year, as well as Juanisha, which is one of our care partners who happens to be a clinical licensed social worker, and she'll be joining us as well. So if you can tell us more about the event and what to expect, and for people that may want to travel and support you on that day.
Okay. It's in Margate, Florida, which is a little bit outside of Fort Lauderdale, about 15 to 20 minutes outside of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And it is a mental health community day. And what I wanted to do was not just have speakers, but also talk about what other types of therapy that others could use, because therapy is different for everyone. Sometimes we love music as therapy. Sometimes we love fitness as therapy. Sometimes it's pets that we use as therapy. Sometimes it's art where we're painting. So our second annual event, which was last year, we had music there. My son was into music, so he has friends that are artists, and they performed. There was a jazz band. We had something kind of like painting with a twist, where someone came in and we painted, and there was he had one album released that was called Planet Marvel. So we were doing like planets, and that was the theme for Painting with the Twist. We had one of my friends has an organization called Bullies Against Bullying, but they're also with dogs. So the little bully dogs, which is part of the therapy for his organization. And we had puppies there. I think they stole the show.
I'm like blown away, and I have to just eject for one moment. The last thing my son asked for before he passed away, because I was going to get him another car for Christmas. Of course, I gave him one for graduation, and it just didn't even last a year. But I was going to get him another car for Christmas. The year that he passed away, the last thing that he asked for was a dog. And can I tell you what the dog name is? And no, I have not got him yet, but I am getting him. His name is Bully. I've already named the dog. So I'm just like, Bully, like, I've